Do you guys remember when I said that pedophilia is really high inside of whiteness? Because when you break a child's spirit in that way, you can implant anything. You can make that child believe anything. You can go out and radicalize that child because you have broken their spirit in such a way. Now I want to play a video for you, and then I'm going to come back.
I was MAGA 7 years ago when I was 11 because I lived with my father, who would rape and beat the shit out of me whenever I questioned the morality of the things he was teaching me. Do I ever regret being racist? Yes, I regret it every day. But people who want to bring up my past can kiss my ass, dude. I was a child. I was in a horrible situation, and I had no access to education. Once I started living with my mama full time, library, books, access to the internet, everything I didn't have before, and I started to change. 7 years down the line, I turn 18 in 5 days. I turn 18 in 5 days on October the 13th, and I am a completely different person. I wouldn't recognize myself when I was a child if I didn't have a picture. And that's where we get to this purple revolution bullshit. I was 11 years old and in a horrible place when this whole MAGA phase took place, right? I have grown and I have educated. I have had almost a decade to do that. These purple revolutionary motherfuckers have not educated themselves. They have not left white supremacy. They have not left racism. They have not left bigotry. They ain't left none of that. They're still the same exact people they were before, but now that it's affecting them, they want to run away and not take accountability for it. If I can take accountability for being racist as an 11-year-old, I think you can take accountability for being racist as a 40-year-old. Also, y'all need to read some books fast. People's History of the United States, at least, before you ever talk to me. And don't even get me started on people of color, because they don't trust you. They don't even trust me. If they don't trust me, they ain't gonna trust you for a long time.
Now, 2 points made in that video by that young man. One was that he was raped by his father from a very young age. And being raped by his father, he was taught how to be racist, bigoted, even at that young age. Because again, like I said, when you abuse children, you can implant anything. You can send them out into the world and have them be anything. The second point is that it took him years, and he will forever be deconstructing what was given to him in his formative years. And you have grown adults jumping on this app after a week, a few months of feeling pain, to try to convince those of us who do not allow our empathy to be weaponized against us, trying to convince us that we need to come together. I'm going to play another video of a white woman saying to us that, we don't have the time.
You know what bothers me about this whole purple revolution discourse is that the left keeps calling it a gaslight, a MAGA Trojan horse, a trap. And sure, some people in that movement might still have work to do. Hearing they need to deconstruct first. They need to work on themselves. Okay, but let's be real. Deconstructing takes years, not hours, days, and months, but years. Healing takes years. I have spent years doing the work myself, therapy, trauma, unlearning, and I'm still doing it every fucking day until I'm dead in the ground. Because healing isn't a destination, it is a lifelong verb. So why are we setting a timeline for someone else's transformation before we're willing to collaborate? We don't have years to wait while the world is fucking burning down.
Now to that white woman, Black people in America, in the Caribbean, parts of Latin America, everywhere our ancestors was taken, enslaved, raped, and abused. You know, all we had was time. Time. So it's unfortunate that a lot of you are experiencing pain and you don't think you have time. You don't think we have time. Black people have been living in suspended time since we landed in the Americas, in the Caribbean, and parts of Latin countries. All we've had is time. Y'all need time to deconstruct what you got. And if this young man can deconstruct it in himself and have the humility to say, even I will still not be trusted, why the fuck do y'all think y'all can get on this app and demand trust from people? What that young man is learning and his deconstructing is the most powerful thing he will ever learn, and that is empathy. That's what he's learning in his deconstructing. That's what he's putting at the foundation of his life. Empathy. You guys trying to build a movement and your foundation is exploitation. You're being exploitative of people's pain in these times. Be like this young man. Build your foundation on empathy. And if you don't know how, all the tools are in my bio.